Okay, that was weird as hell. Hold on. Good morning, y'all. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Now I gotta put the new link in Patreon because I don't know what just happened. Copy link, Patreon. Let me do this. Post. Good morning, y'all. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Y'all coming on up in this one. This live. Okay, hold on one second. Let me link. Good morning, good morning. Paste. We live. We on the air. Okay, we live on the air. All right, I'm supposed to speak to y'all in just 1 second. I just want to make sure that I publish this new link. All right. Good morning, Mama Bees. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Chef JJ, what it do, what it do? Good morning. Tanisha Breedlove, good morning. Sweet Jane, good morning. Miss Shelley, good morning. Mocha Drop, good morning. Miss Catherine Powell, good morning. To Miss Gina, good morning. P2 Ross, good morning. Miss Gina, thank you so much for your catch up. Okay, thank you for your catch up. I sure appreciate it. Early in the morning. Okay, I appreciate it. All right, y'all. Well, listen, come on in the room. Come on in the room. First of all, I want to thank everybody who is checking on me. I'm exhausted, y'all. I got to be honest. I'm exhausted. But we're going to push on through, okay? I appreciate y'all for checking on me. I really, really do. I do. I appreciate y'all for checking on me. Okay, y'all. So we got a full docket, okay? In the docket today, we're going to be talking about Marvin Sapp. We're going to be talking about the government shutdown that was avoided. We're going to be talking about Representative Jasmine Crockett. We're going to be talking about the cancellation of basketball wives. And this is the last video that I am actually going to address True T in as well. Notice we're saying names, honey. You send me a cease and desist, and I ain't cease and desisting nothing. Okay? I'm going to say what I have to say. And then I'm done. I'm so done. But I also wanted to talk to you guys about kind of what things are going to look like going forward, because some things are about to shift and change. Of course, with nephew being here, some things are about to shift and change, but we're going to get into them for sure. Now, for some reason, y'all, yesterday I was trying to post multiple times in Patreon yesterday. Especially while everything was going on as far as like them avoiding the government shutdown and everything like that. Like, I wanted to keep you guys in the know of what was going on. But for some reason, I couldn't post in Patreon yesterday. But this morning, it's back up and running. So we good. Hey, Terry, good morning. Good morning, Naturally Be Yourself. Good morning, Miss April. Good morning, Miss Jones Lynn. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Miss Monet. I see you. I see you. Okay, so let's go ahead. Where do I want to start, honey? Who do I want to start with? I don't know who I want to start with. Oh, you know what? Let's start off with some announcements. Let's start off with some good stuff. Okay. First and foremost, I hope you guys are voting for the Reality TV Starlight Awards. Voting is open, all right? It is open until March the 5th. You can vote in a specific category. It does not have to be, you do not have to vote in all categories, just a specific category that your favorite is in or that you want to vote in, okay? So please, please, please make sure that you guys go vote, all right? Go vote, go vote, go vote, all right? We need y'all to go vote, okay? And shout out to the people. So I had got word yesterday. I was moving around, moving and shaking. Y'all know I told y'all I couldn't wait to get in the kitchen, so y'all know I cooked yesterday. I was moving and shaking and stuff, and I received a notification from one of my team folks, and they was like, "Yo, Chef, we got a report." And I said, "What's the report?" Whose report will you believe? And child, they was down there to the Marriott and got this notification. Hey, Nikki P. Hey, Miss Linda Marshall. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning. So when I went round there and I said, what's the good news? And they told me that we are almost nearly 50% booked for the award show weekend for the hotel. There's 125 rooms blocked. There are 41% of people who have booked, which means that 51 rooms have been reserved. Y'all, I don't care what y'all say. I don't care what you gotta say, yo. This is dope. This is dope. And it really made me smile. This is dope. This is dope. So, listen, if you haven't gotten your room and you're thinking about coming, y'all, we're gonna have such a good time. When I tell you, there are so many people that are excited. We have locked in. I can't wait for y'all to see who the host is gonna be. We have locked in a host. I'm really excited about one of the hosts, like, cause y'all know this person. So I can't wait for y'all to figure out who it is. When I tell you also too, we're partnering with several businesses in Houston. If you stay on Sunday, we have a bus that is going to do a VIP tour of Houston on that Sunday. We just collaborated with them. That's going to be really exciting. We collaborated with some other people that we're going to be doing some big things on Saturday. Y'all don't want to miss this. This is going to be fun. We have so many people in the city of Houston backing us with this event. I have seen it talked about all over YouTube. Shout out to the nominees who's keeping the award show alive by, just letting everybody know to go vote, by letting everybody know that they can buy tickets. Now, we are going to run a flash sale on our tickets, okay? Now, I don't know when. I don't know exactly when, but the team and we have decided to run a flash sale on tickets just to, give people an opportunity to come on down if they want to. Also, remember, you can put your tickets on Klarna if you want to, all those things, just so that you can pay it out over the next few weeks. But I hope to see you all there. I'm super excited. Man, when I say I am excited, I am excited. We have also partnered with several Black-owned beauty brands, and they will be sponsoring an award. If you have a business and you're trying to get visibility for your business, this is a good way to get visibility for your business. You can buy, I don't want to say buy, but you can sponsor an award. So let's say we have an award. Let me think of one. Let's say the Viewer's Choice YouTuber, right? So if you have a business that you are looking to get visibility for, then what you would do is you would sponsor an award with a certain amount. I believe the amounts are $300, $500, and $700. And basically, it's like, how you hear that these other award show where they say this award is brought to you by or presented by. That's how that's going to look if you choose to use your business for visibility. Not only that, but you'll also have a spot in the program book. There's so much with the award show that I'm just really excited about. So again, if you have a business, think about that. It helps with the visibility. You get double visibility. Not only do you get visibility during the award show weekend, but you get visibility when the award show airs as well for the public. All right. So with that being said, I hope to see y'all down there to the Houston, honey. I hope to see y'all down there to the Houston. Hey, Fly Girl Speaks. What's going on? Hey, Lady B. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Thank y'all for the congratulations. I appreciate that. Hey, Kay Calloway, Carolina girl. Good morning, y'all. J.M. Lee. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the things, honey. Show our very own Giving You the Real Tea some love. Yeah, I mean, Giving You the Real Tea, Hotline Bling chat room. Y'all know Really B, y'all know L Teddy, y'all know Ebby Reviews, y'all know Scotty, y'all know Bondi, y'all know Jamie, that's me. Y'all know, who else we got? DJ Richie Sky, Kempire, and let me say this really quick. I was kind of expecting some of the bigger people like DJ Richie Scott, Kempire, and C. Diggy, and Alexander Rogers, and I was expecting some of these people to ignore, or not necessarily ignore, but I didn't think that they would see that they were nominated. Y'all, we have literally gotten a response from pretty much everybody. There are a few people who we didn't have no way to contact, and even if we messaged them on Instagram, y'all know some people have their page set up to where you can't actually message them if they don't follow you. So other people were telling other folks like, hey, you're nominated for an award or blah blah blah. Folks have responded, so I really hope to see all the people in the building. Like, this is going to be a time. This is a time where a lot of us have not met each other in person. And I can't wait. Of course, I've met Scotty in person. I've met Really B in person. I've met El Teddy in person. I met Ebby in person. I met them when I was at the Boss Bay Awards. I think that's it. I've never met any of these other people in person, so this is going to be my first time meeting these people face to face. Yeah, so I'm excited. Oh yeah, Ashley Miller. How can I forget about Ashley with her crazy self? I love me some Ashley, y'all. If y'all don't know, I love me some Ashley. Ashley is my girl, so I don't know how I could forget about Ashley, but absolutely Ashley. And again, this award show is to honor people who are often looked over. Your Heart and Hustle Houston ladies will be in the building. The Houston Chamber of Commerce will be in the building. The City of Houston will be in the building. Boy, when I tell you again, this is going to be a time. Y'all just get ready. Just get ready. It's going to be a freaking time, all right? All right, so let's go ahead and get into the things. So, child, yesterday, there was a lot going on yesterday, y'all. I couldn't keep up, okay? And just as we always be saying, like, oh, yes, Queen Sheba is on there. Melody is on there. Candy is on there. The Heart and Hustle Houston ladies is on there. Charnita is on there. Nene, Phaedra, all of the some of the mainstream is on there too. So y'all go check them out. Okay, so yesterday I felt like a lot was going on. Okay, so I want to talk about really quick. I want to talk about the prevention of the government shutdown. Okay, let's talk about that really quick. Give me 1 second. All right. So yesterday, there was going to be another shutdown that was a partial shutdown, government shutdown that was going to take place on Saturday. All right. So Democrats blocked a specific ICE DHS funding bill, right? And not DHS funding as a whole, but DHS, ICE, and Border Patrol. And what people don't realize is that inside of that nasty ass bill, DHS received about $75 billion. The Border Patrol received about $65 billion, and another $45 billion went towards detention expansions. So you're starting to see a lot of these posts out here talking about them expanding the detention centers that they send these people to. Or that they send people to. So what ended up happening is that Chuck Schumer's office responded yesterday, just basically saying that they were going to go ahead and continue funding ICE for the next 2 weeks. Now, I do want to say this to y'all. That's not going to make ICE disappear. It's not going to make ICE do any of that. So be very clear about that. ICE is still going to be ICE. ICE is still going to do what ICE is going to do. This is just the funding package in general. Now, the rest of the government funding package will go through until September. Okay? And so I feel like we really need to know this and understand what this actually means. Some of these Republicans and some of these Democrats that actually voted on the funding bill in the first place, okay, they shouldn't. This is my thing. I don't think, and I said this in my Patreon yesterday, I don't think that they are not going to fund the DHS. I think that they are going to find a way to fund DHS. I think it's a load of bullcrap right now. And I think it's a load of bullcrap right now because they can't twist and turn what happened to Alex at all, you know. But overall, this did avoid a government shutdown. Our economy could not take another government shutdown. So I'm happy that that's what's going to take place. But again, they're going to restructure it. I think I don't think they're going to cut DHS and ICE funding completely. I just don't. I think right now, I think that there are a lot of Republicans and Democrats. Yep, Democrats too. I believe that they are putting up a front. I'm just telling y'all what my beliefs are, right? You don't have to agree. But I don't believe that. I believe it's a front. I do. I really do. I really do. And yeah, Mocha Drop. That's why I did say I appreciate them. I appreciate the Republicans and the Democrats that voted against the bill in that way, but I just don't see that happening. The shutdown because Miss Lindsey Graham stopped it from going for a full vote because they had stripped out the part where he was allowed to sue the government. Oh, excuse me. It has to go back to the House. Okay. Makes a lot of sense. Again, y'all, I'm gonna keep an eye on it. That's all I can say. I'm gonna keep an eye on it because I just don't have no faith. I don't got no faith in the federal government at all. I don't. I just do not whatsoever. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see how it ends up. I talked about Nikki yesterday. I'm not about to make Nikki a topic, a whole lot of a topic today. I just think she is cooning. She's dumb. I actually did not realize that when she went to speak at that rally, she had some things to say about Gavin Newsom yet again. Nikki, girl, you really gotta clean up around the house before you come out here. You know, that's what our ancestors taught us. You know, our grandmamas and granddaddies and stuff. Straighten up around this house first. Straighten up. There will be a temporary shutdown because the House is not in session. Interesting. Well, again, I'm just grateful that it's not a full complete shutdown because we cannot afford that. We just cannot. Hey, Miss Tanya, what's going on? Hey, Taylor Adams, how you doing? Nikki is absolutely cooking. Nikki is going out sad, and baby, go out as sad as you want to. Her conversation surrounding Gavin Newsom, this is how you can tell that lady don't know what she's talking about. Okay? Her conversation surrounding Gavin Newsom is if Gavin Newsom owe you a good lady. This is the same one. Why you coming out now with all this bullshit talking about she been MAGA? That's what she said. I hope y'all knew that. That lady said she been MAGA. But you still got these clowns out here supporting her. You still have these clowns. I don't understand how you align yourself with somebody who is literally stripping funding away from children, especially in this big nasty ass bill. stripping funding away from children, and you got the nerve to set up these Trump accounts. That's what they call y'all, Trump accounts. They Trump accounts where money goes in, but the kids can't touch them until they get to a certain age. What was the age? 17? Girl, and again, y'all said that Kamala Harris wasn't qualified, but that lady had plans and policies in place to help fund children, to help fund families, to help fund folks who are just buying their first home. Being able to give you some money on the down payment. Like, to me, it's weird. Like, y'all, I don't know. It's strange to me. It's weird to me. And these fans that's out here, like, girl, I think at this point now, no one cares about the barbs. You know, there used to be a point, and I ain't saying folks were scared of the barbs, but there used to be a point where people used to be like, so I remember when I first started my YouTube channel, I was like, them barbs are crazy. I talked about Nikki in one video, and they was all up under my... Now, don't nobody give a shit, okay? Don't nobody care anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, no one cares anymore. Nikki, girl, they said your wig was rising up and stuff like that. That got to be glue was still sitting socked on the side of your head is what they said. You know what I'm saying? I did see them pictures. But girl, again, you're going out sad. And to be honest, Trump don't even know you. That man didn't even know you. He said on that stage, I didn't even know who she was, but I heard that she was a Trump supporter. I heard she really loves Trump. So, yeah, I didn't even know who she was. I said, this gal here, somebody said, well, her husband, you ain't gonna never see her husband. Be very clear about that. You ain't gonna never see that man, because that man got to stay at the house. Okay? You ain't gonna never see him. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You ain't gonna see him. Okay? So then there was a video that popped up last night where what's his name? Dr. Phil. Dr. Phil had his big, long, giraffe-shaped ass up there on the up there with Nikki, right? And everybody in the comments talking about, is that Dr. Phil? Is that Dr. Phil? Dr. Phil been MAGA. Where y'all been? Where y'all been? Dr. Phil been MAGA. But see, here's the problem. Those kids can't touch that money ever until they get a certain age. That is crazy. And all this girl doing is putting $1,000 in these accounts. You're not even matching any amounts. You're putting $1,000 in these accounts. And it's it's the money you got on that little card, on that gold card. Girl, that was a residency. You here as a resident, girl, almost like you down there in Vegas at a residency. Girl, it's a residency. You still not a citizen of the United States, dummy. So when that man leave office, you gonna have hell to pay, okay? And honestly, I think you're gonna have hell to pay in the next year or two, because I think this administration is using your dumb ass. That's what I think. I don't think this administration, I know this administration don't give a flop about you, and they think you goofy, they think you silly, they think all of the things, and they laughing at your ass behind your back, you big dummy. Like, I don't understand, and it's these people that's talking about leave Nikki alone. She can have her own political views. Leave Nikki alone. Girl, these people are laughing at her dumb ass. Are you serious? Like, are you serious? They are kikiing, getting a really good giggle, slapping their leg, and laughing at you, ma'am. They don't care about you. You do realize you do not fit in their tax bracket. You don't fit in these people's tax bracket. And I don't care how talented Nikki is. Nikki don't fit in these people tax bracket, and y'all can say what you want to, but she don't fit in these people tax bracket, and they don't give a about her. And I'm telling you, by the end of whatever they need from Nikki that they are getting right now, when they tell her ass, okay, girl, now you can go to hell. Then I don't want to hear nothing from her fans, from her Barbie dolls, of none of that. Because that's what's going to happen. And that's what y'all act like, a bunch of damn Barbie dolls. Yeah. She is not in these people's tax bracket. I'm telling you. You're not. That man gave you $5 million, and that $5 million is tied up. You ain't going to be able to. You are not in these people's tax bracket. And they don't give a damn about you. So when I see people in the comments defending it, I'm like, are y'all well? Because these people don't like her. Like, these people don't like her. Let's just keep it 1,000. They don't like her. And then the Trump accounts, on the Trump accounts, y'all, and this girl that I've been following on social media, she did a video yesterday, and her video really pissed me off. She was like, I'm not really mad at these Trump accounts. Why y'all not mad? Have y'all done the research on this man and what he trying to do to take away from the children? And then now all of a sudden y'all appreciate the Trump accounts? Like, are y'all well? Are y'all well? Are y'all well? They can only put up to $5,000 in that account per month, and it can't, a year. I think it's a year. And it can't be touched. It can't be touched until them kids turn 17. And to be honest, that's about, what, $46,000? Where, again, they would be making more money in a tax credit if they would have voted for Kamala Harris, and Kamala Harris would be in office, because $3,600 per month. Not just for the year. Sir, you cut. You know what? Y'all gotta do your research on this stuff. It ain't good. It's not good whatsoever. There are so many lost cons on this Trump account. Ain't nothing good about it. Like, I really be wanting to just, hit people up in their noggin and just be like, is you well up there? My goodness. No, absolutely the hell not. Okay? All right, so, what's this? DonDon has taken, wait a minute. Y'all, breaking news. DonDon went to jail? Wait a minute. Hold on. Breaking news. Ma, I need you to put breaking news in the chat. Breaking news. Put breaking news in the chat. Okay? Breaking news in the chat. DonDon was taken into custody by federal agents last night in Los Angeles, where he was covering the Grammy Awards. Don has been a journalist for 30 years, and his constitutionally protected work in Minneapolis was no different from what he has always done. The First Amendment exists to protect journalists whose role is to shine light on the truth and hold those in power accountable. It goes on to say that there is no more important time for people like Don to be doing this work. Instead of investigating the federal agents who unalived 2 peaceful Minnesota protesters, the Trump Justice Department is devoting its time, attention, and resources to this arrest. And that is the real indictment of wrongdoing in this case. This unprecedented attack on the First Amendment and transparent attempt to distract attention from many crises facing this administration will not stand. Don will fight these charges and throughout the court. That's some straight up bullshit. I ain't worried about Don though. I'm not worried about Don. Don gonna be all right, y'all. Don gonna be all right. He gonna be all right. He gonna be all right. I know he gonna be all right. But this is bullshit. This is straight up bullshit. It's just straight up bullshit. And you best believe, Nikki, everybody gonna eat your ass up on this internet. Everybody gonna eat your stupid ass up. Everybody gonna eat Trump dumb funky ass up. We so sick of y'all. What? Sir, instead of you arresting the people that need to be fucking arrested, now I'm finna go off. I'm just letting y'all know, if you got me on speakerphone, it might be a good time for you to take me off the speakerphone. This fuck shit right here, this is stupid to me. And the fact is, y'all should be over there arresting stupid ass Christy Nome. You should be arresting Megyn Kelly's stupid ass. She ain't even a part of this administration, but arrest her ass for being dumb. Arrest Greg. Arrest Schumer. Arrest all of them. But y'all gonna come again. Don gonna be all right, y'all. Don gonna be all right. He gonna be all right. Don gonna be just all right. It's just proved a point that he can be picked up, but he's gonna be Don gonna be all right. Don gonna be all right. Number one, Don got the coin to pay some really good lawyers to get him taken care of. But I promise you, the internet is going to eat today. Do y'all hear me? It's gonna be some ruckus on this internet today. I'm gonna start some of it over there on they was waiting to arrest Don then. They was waiting to do that. They was waiting to do that. They was waiting to do that. Good morning, Miss Misha. Good morning, Bama Girl. Good morning, Miss Tiffany. They was waiting to do that. So Don Lemon has been arrested, y'all. He has been taken into custody. But I think Don Lemon is gonna be fine. I think Don is very smart. I think Don was also prepared for something like this to happen as well. Especially since they were trying to do this already. Yeah. I feel like Don gonna be all right. But his audience, they're gonna get him. I promise you. Oh my Lord. Jesus, this is crazy. Ever since he went into that church, they wanted to get him. That's what it's about. That's literally what it's about. It's about him going into that church. And let's just be all the way 1,000. While people have said that they don't agree with him going in that church, the man didn't do anything unlawful. He didn't. You can say as much as you want to, he didn't do anything unlawful. Now, I could see if Don Lemon went inside of that church and didn't even interview the pastor, didn't want to hear what the reverend had to say, and decided to interview other people and ignore the pastor and do all of that stuff. But he didn't do that. So I don't think anything that he did was unlawful. But just like those who actually headed the protest, they were released. Don Lemon is going to be released too. It's a load of bullshit. Arrest them fucktards around there that keep putting us in these positions. Arrest them. This is crazy. But Don gonna be all right. Yeah, he gonna be all right. We know he got the coin. He got the long coin. So he's gonna find him a good attorney. Everything's gonna be all right. All right. Don, we're gonna expect your release very soon. All right. But doesn't it have to be heard in a federal court in Minnesota? This is a waste of our tax dollars. I agree with that. 1,000%. But again, we'll see how it end up. I do remember the federal judge saying that he wasn't going to charge him in Minnesota. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see, honey. All right, let's move on, y'all. Was there anything else political that I didn't want to talk about? What's in my title, child? Lord have mercy. This sad. Okay, let's talk about Jasmine Crockett. So I want y'all to listen to this video. This video is about 5 minutes. And this is Jasmine Crockett as she went to go visit the site where the 5-year-old little boy is with his dad and some other people. I want y'all to hear the conditions of them. I want y'all to hear exactly what's going on because, you know, we have a lot of people that think that what's going on with these children is not true, and it very much is. It very much is true. It's very much real. So give me 1 second. And oh wait, is it connected to my Bluetooth? No, it's not. Okay, here we go.
Were you in a car accident?
Oh, sorry, my bad. Y'all know I ain't got what's the name? Okay, here we go.
I just want to paint a picture. Imagine being a free-willed, loving kiddo. And all of a sudden, one day, you're thrown on a plane. You're sent 1,500 miles away from home. And you don't understand what's going on. All you know is that your friends are gone. You have one set of pants, one shirt. Your dad washes your pants and your shirt out every single day and then hangs it by a unit to try to dry it overnight. You don't have your mom, who is currently 4 months pregnant, with your sibling. And frankly, at this point in time, you've gotten depressed to the extent that you've stopped eating. This is the story of Liam. The sad reality of what we found when we went to Dilley was that Liam was not the only one. You have so many mothers in this facility. They didn't care about themselves, I'm going to be perfectly honest. They were concerned about their children. We heard the same story over and over and over about how they were depressed, about how they weren't eating, about how children were throwing up. We went into a housing facility because I don't know that they were really trying to take us into one, but we went. And there was an area that was almost set up like a kids' play area. And we walked in, and as soon as we walked in, everyone kind of flooded towards us. And at some point in time, it seems like they told us that they were actually educating these kids. And the kids were like, no, we're not in school. We're not getting anything. And so my staffer is like, what's up? Because y'all told us they were getting this. They reopened this facility that had been shuttered under the Biden-Harris administration. They reopened this facility back in April of last year. They continue to house children there. And they are not getting any education. Their education is being thwarted. And then when pressed about it, they said, well, we're working on it. And I said, well, what exactly are you doing? They said, well, we're going to get some packets in here. And I said, what are the packets going to do? Are you going to have teachers? Well, we have somebody that has an educational background. Listen, I did criminal defense work, y'all. I'm here to tell you that the treatment that these people are suffering under right now is worse than those that are accused and sometimes even convicted of crimes. That's how bad it is. So people wonder, like, why is it that people are outraged? Why is it that the people in Minneapolis have taken to the streets? Because they are kidnapping their neighbors. We know that Trump lied. We know that all he does is lie. Because the first thing I wanted to know was how many criminal convictions do y'all have? How bad are these folks? Oh, no, you can't be here and have a record. Do y'all have? Y'all, I can't tell you how many innocent, precious children we talk to. We talked to a 16-year-old, and one of my staffers says, man, the level of maturity on that kid. That kid had about 4 younger siblings and his mom. They had been there for 8 months. When we walked in, they gave us a packet, and it said the average detention time was 28 days. We didn't meet anybody who had been there for less than probably 2 months. This is not right. And when I asked the person that is over the attorneys that are there to represent the government, I asked them, I said, what is happening? You've been here long enough. You're a government employee. You've been here through various administrations. And frankly, he said the difference is somehow they're trying to prosecute these cases while keeping people in custody. That is not what they normally would do. That is what this administration has decided to do. They have decided to play with people mentally. They have decided to tell people things like, well, you're not going to be able to see your kids if you do this, or we're not going to do this if you do that, or we're not going to give you your court dates. This is terrible what is happening. And I really don't know what it's going to take for there to be a wake-up call in this country, but I am here to tell you that we are supposed to be better than this. We talk to people that are saying, you know what, I'm from Cuba, as one woman said, and she was crying profusely saying, and they are sending me to Ecuador. What are we doing? So I'm here standing with my colleague because, no, we won't fund this nonsense. We both voted no on that bill. We are asking our colleagues in the Senate to do their part. Stand up for people. Stand up and show them what humanity looks like. We know this administration doesn't care about us. But frankly, when people literally are talking about the water that they are drinking is not safe, if you allow this to continue to happen, then you are complicit. We have to do our part as the legislative branch. We have the power of the purse, not the president. It is time for us to flex our power. So thank you so much for being here.
Okay. Sorry, that was a commercial. You know, this is disgusting. And people still wonder why folks feel a way about Nicki Minaj aligning herself with this administration. You literally give no fucks about children whatsoever. Those children are being treated as if they were not born in the United States, or that they shouldn't be treated like a human. I really am disgusted by people like Nicki and people like y'all can't say shit to me about what I feel, because it's not about freaking Republican, Democratic. It ain't about that. It's about human beings being treated as if they're some kind of zoo fucking animals. Well, animals from the damn wild. How can you, as a human and with a heart, how can you be okay with what you just heard? This administration wanted everybody who was a criminal and that was an immigrant to be gone. They are detaining U.S. citizens. They are detaining people and not sending them back to where they should go. Sending them back where they don't know nobody, where they don't got nobody. Separate them from their children. And y'all mean to tell me that y'all can sit up here and still have a conversation with somebody who supports this fuck-ass administration? Hell no. Absolutely not. Not never. Those kids don't deserve to go through what they are going through. Nicki don't never know what she talking about. She's a dumb broad. She's dumb. She's an idiot. You already know she's an idiot to align herself. She looked like one of the black ones in the she's a coon. She's a coon. Her and Stephen A. Smith, they reside together. Coons. The lady don't know what she talking about. She don't know nothing. Because I'm just trying to figure out how you align yourself with somebody who don't care about kids. And to top it all off, There was I saw this either on the Jasmine brand or the Neighborhood Talk. I can't remember exactly where I saw it. But there was a post that they reposted of Nikki talking back in 2018 about immigrants being in these facilities, right? She just had posted a post about that in 2018. Now her fans is like, folks grow. No, bitch. If you felt that way then, you should feel that way now. But instead, you got your goofy ass up there aligning with this administration. What part of that don't y'all see? This was the same woman who talked about being an immigrant coming over here at the age of 5. The same age as that little boy. And you're aligning with this and you creating Trump accounts. You are full of shit, Nikki, and the rest of Trump and his people are full of shit too. Y'all can let her have her political views. She's entitled to have her own political views. She is entitled, and guess what? We are entitled to have an opinion about how political views is. We're entitled to not connect with anybody who aligns themselves with this stupid stuff. We don't have to. We do not have to. Let me say that, and let me say that for the 86 people that are listening to me right now. We do not have to sit and settle and fool with folks who support this kind of stuff. We don't have to. And I'm here to tell you, you don't have to do it. These people want you to. You don't have to. I ain't. If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. This is sick. I ain't telling y'all gotta cut off y'all gotta cut off y'all people. But that's what I've done. If I see you slip up and say anything, blocked, unfriend, remove, goodbye. I don't have it in me, and y'all shouldn't either. To be honest, you shouldn't. In what place do you eventually stand up and say, "Hey, ain't no way I can support you. Ain't no way I can support this." And when do you stand up and do that? This is sick. This is sick. My heart goes out to those children. They're not eating. They're depressed. Yeah, a 5-year-old can be depressed. They're depressed. That little boy was in his father's arm. And that man said all that baby do all day is sleep. You had J.D. Vance get his swole face up here on this internet. Eyeliner wearing ass bitch. He got up on here on this internet and said that what was being reported was not true. That they found this little boy walking and they was trying to get him to a place where he was safe. But he was still standing outside. Come on, yo. Do y'all not have a heart for these kids? And some of y'all bald head assholes gonna say, well, their parents should be documented citizens, or their parents should be citizens. Send them back over there. Kiss my ass. This is horrible. This is horrible. Shout out to Representative Jasmine Crockett for going down there in South Texas. But I already told y'all they had sent that boy to San Antonio. And there's a video. I don't know if you guys have seen this video. There's a video where a reporter went to this facility, and you can literally hear the kids screaming, "Let me out. Let us out. Let us out." And you know what they did to that reporter? Told him, turn around and get your ass back in the car and get away from here. Because they don't want nobody to see the conditions. Y'all heard Jasmine Crockett say in the beginning of that video, they did not want them to go in. But she did everything that they were supposed to do. I think they had to sign something by 7 days, something. I can't remember exactly off the top of my head. But they had to wait because she wanted to go last week, and they wouldn't let her. This is sick, y'all. This is sick. And if you don't have a heart, I hope nothing dangerous or nothing foul or nothing happened to you at all. Because this is sad. Enough of that, because, child, the more I talk about it, the more I get pissed off. I just be thinking about it. I can't. I can't. I can't. I cannot. Anyway, y'all. So, Nikki, and let me tell you something, bitch. Before you get on this internet and be celebrating Don getting locked up, girl, I'm unblocking you just for that reason, so I can drag the hell out of you. Let me go unblock Nikki from Twitter, because, mama, I'm waiting for you to post something. I'm gonna drag you, and your barbs can kiss my ass. Oh yeah, I got a word for you, mama. I got a word for you. Moving on. Y'all, Basketball Wives have been canceled. Okay, listen. Let me say this. When it comes to Basketball Wives being canceled, I honestly think, I think people saw that coming. Sometimes it is okay to just go ahead and cancel the show and we be all right. I know there's some people that are like, sad that Basketball Wives have no, I'm unblocking her so I can read her ass. That's what I'm going to do. I've already had her blocked, but I'm going to unblock her so I can read her. Because I know she's going to share this over there on her Twitter about Don Lemon being locked up, thinking that she have the power to get somebody locked up. I'm telling you, Nikki gonna be talking shit in just a minute. Hold on. But back to Basketball Wives. I think at this point, Basketball Wives has ran its course. Jackie is the only basketball wife. Okay? And Jackie crazy. Now, Jackie crazy, and I'm gonna stick beside Jackie, okay? Nah, I'm just playing. But Jackie is crazy. Jackie is the only basketball wife. There was no other basketball wife on it, well, other than Brandy. I mean, but he ain't no. Her husband is child. He slept with 300 women, according to him being on Ayana Fix My Life. I've been done with her, right? So your sister told you to work for ICE. Tell your sister to go work for ICE. What the hell is she telling you to go work for ICE for? Let me not do that, because I'll disrespect your sister, and I don't even know your sister. Okay, anyway. So the show is canceled. Shani O'Neal came down here yesterday. And she told the internet, thank you so much for everybody. Thank you for all the production companies, the production, and all of the things. But Basketball Wives will not be returning. In other words, it's canceled. We just haven't heard word from the network that it's canceled as of yet. But I'm sure something will come out today, tomorrow about it being canceled. But Basketball Wives is canceled, and it ain't returning. I think that's okay. I do. I think that's okay. We tired of Jennifer. We tired of Evelyn. We tired of Shawnee. We tired of all of them. So I think it's okay. Yeah. Folk been complaining about Basketball Wives since OG was on there. I think it's okay. I think everybody will be just fine. Somebody will come up with something else. Now, Shawnee, I really do think you might have had a thing with Basketball Wives Orlando, but y'all canceled that because they say the viewerships was down. But I think if y'all kept that and went, because we hadn't really seen them ladies. You know what I'm saying? So you might have had something fresh with Basketball Wives Orlando, but they canceled Basketball Wives Orlando. So I guess that's it. Well, did you tell your sister to go work for ICE? Hey, Miss Butterfly. Hey, Brittany. How you doing, boo? Hey, Love Key. Did you tell your sister to go work for ICE? What was your response? If your sister told you to go work for ICE, what was your response? What your response was? All right, y'all. So let's talk about Marvin Sapp. So Marvin Sapp went in on his praise team and told them people they sound like trash. What'd you say? Oh, I said Marvin Sapp said them people sound like trash. What'd you say? Oh, okay. Yeah, they said them people. Oh, okay. Okay, hold on. Marvin Sapp said what? First he said close them doors. Close them doors, honey. Close them doors. That's what he said first. And then he said... Wait a minute, do what?
And then following him filming a protest at a church. A federal judge previously said, not enough evidence to do so, and rejected a criminal complaint. Well, it looks as though they may have received an indictment or gone to another magistrate judge of some sorts. His attorney, Abby Lowell, they just posted this on Don Lemon's Instagram that he has been taken into federal custody by agents. I'm going to continue providing updates. This is very serious because they're now openly arresting journalists in the United States of America. At the same time, overnight, Donald Trump is now claiming that Alex Preddy is a, quote, agitator and insurrectionist whose stock has gone way down as they continue to...
I told y'all. So let's go back to politics just real quick. There is a video out of them saying that Alex Preddy was terrorizing ICE agents, etc. They will do anything to justify the fuck shit that they did to that man. You cannot justify that. You cannot justify that at that moment. In that moment, that man didn't do anything unlawful. Period. He did not do anything unlawful. So regardless of what those videos from a week prior to, whatever it meant, stop. Yeah, this administration is straight trash. Y'all will try to find some loophole in any way to fit your bullshit narrative. Let me say this. To those people that are on the front lines, they're on the front lines and they like, y'all will continue to make everybody this, like, the problem. Y'all are the problem. Trump, you the problem. Kristi Noem, your dry skin ass is the problem. My God. I gotta quit saying this stuff about Don Lemon because it's making me mad. Let me move on. What was I talking about? I was talking about Basketball Wives. I was thinking about talking about some Marvin Sapp. Damn it. Jesus. I just, Okay. I can't do this. This is crazy. Thank you, baby cake 1 for the jewels. I appreciate it. Yeah, Don will be out in no time. It's just irritating. It's irritating. Don gonna be fine. I really do truly believe Don gonna be fine. But it's so irritating that this freaking administration chooses to do these things, bro. Like, this is crazy. Anyway, so let's talk about Marvin Sapp rebuking his praise team, child. Now they trying to say Bishop Wooden got it right, talking about Don Lemon getting arrested. Now Bishop Wooden, I'ma drag your ass too. Mind your damn business. Worry about them old sisters in your church. That's what you need to do. Worry about turning that camera around in their church so we can see it. Yeah, I believe them people gonna show up for Don Lemon. I do. I believe them people gonna show up for Don Lemon. Don Lemon gonna be out. I'm telling you. Okay, so let me get to this video of it's not a long video of Marvin Sapp rebuking his praise team. Here we go.
That's why corporate worship is essential. That's why it's so important. Praise and worship, y'all coming in, talking and laughing and all that kind of stuff while praise and worship going on, you sit down. That ain't no prelude to service. Now let me say this. Praise and worship team got to get better. Y'all ain't got to say, man, I sing for a living. I know they ain't as good as they supposed to be. And I'm holding them accountable. Ain't I holding y'all accountable? Come here and sound like trash. Ain't nobody got that kind of time. Okay. I'm the pastor. I can say this. They know.
Why in front of your church, sir? Why in front of your church? See, this is the type of stuff that I'm talking about. Why in front of your church? If you gonna rebuke them in rehearsal. Show up to rehearsal and rebuke them in rehearsal. Why do this need to be a part of your sermon? Y'all, these preachers are out here really just doing too much. This is why folk don't go to church, girl. You could have pulled them people out. Listen, show up to rehearsal on Thursday night and tell them they sound like trash and rebuke them then. To do this in y'all pulpit, y'all use the sacred pulpit to do foolishness. And the problem is don't nobody hold y'all accountable, because what y'all gonna say is, this my church. Yeah, this my church. This my church. I can do whatever I want to in my church. That's why can't nobody hold y'all accountable. Y'all egos is too big. Can't nobody hold y'all accountable because y'all are literally gonna say, Marvin Sapp just said it, this my church. You know, this my church. Y'all don't tell me what to do with my church. This my church. No, it really ain't. You just a pastor over there. Let's be clear. That ain't your church. You just a reverend over there. Y'all, they wonder why churches are closing. They wonder why folks don't want to go to church. Folks is tired of the foolery. We can deal with the foolery in our own life, and we ain't got to go to church to get it. Yeah, of course people are going to keep following them because they have that church brain mentality. They've been brought up in the church. They're taught to do certain things in the church. So, of course, there are going to be people that are going to continue to follow. Just like Wooden, his congregation going to show up every Sunday no matter what he preach about. He can preach about homosexuality. He could preach about Don Lemon. He could preach about Jamal Bryant's wife. He could preach about everything. And they're going to amen and uh-huh. It's that church brain. Because I'm trying to figure out why down to your church where you can be preaching somebody's soul salvation. Instead, you out here talking about a dress. Or you out here talking about another pastor. That same pastor that got up acting like he was so bad and all of the things. This is their type of church brain. That's literally what it is. It's church brain. Why did you need to get up and make this a part of your sermon instead of rebuking and working with your praise team as a singer behind the scenes? That's what rehearsal is for. Hello? That is what rehearsal is for. Ain't I'm holding y'all accountable. What the hell you holding me accountable for? Now, I don't know who you got over there teaching them the music, but I think if they sound a mess, it says a lot about whoever you got over there teaching them. And we already know that, what's the name is gone. Marvin Williams is gone. Marvin Williams had been a chosen vessel for a very long time. He's no longer at chosen vessel. I think a lot of that. I think a lot of that is because he wants to prove that he is Kojic, and he ain't. But anywho, you know, the Kojic people will start coming after me if I say that. Don't say that too loud because he is Kojic. No, he ain't. I think he was probably directing that towards one person. There is a tuber out here who posted a video of Marvin said, no, Shonley, he specifically said his praise team sound like trash. Hold on, let me play that again. He wasn't talking about nobody specific. He was talking about his praise team, and he did this in front of the church in their face. Hold on.
That's why corporate worship is essential. That's why it's so important. Praise and worship, y'all coming in, talking and laughing and all that kind of stuff while praise and worship going on, you sit down. That ain't no prelude to service. Now let me say this. Praise and worship team got to get better. Y'all ain't got to say, man, I sing for a living. I know they ain't as good as they supposed to be. And I'm holding them accountable. Ain't I holding y'all accountable? Come here and sound like trash. Ain't nobody got that kind of time. Okay. I'm the pastor. I can say.
Hey, y'all know these people that be amen and and be working my nerves. My God. Y'all amen and everything. Even if you talking about you. Amen. Yeah, pastor. Say that, bishop. Yeah. Hallelujah. Glory to God. Thank you, Jesus. Girl, he talking about you. Girl, he is talking about you. And you the loudest one. Hallelujah. Girl, you done went into tongues and everything. He talking about you. Hallelujah. Ooh, you preaching, pastor. Preach, Reverend. Girl. He talking about you. You don't supposed to say preach when he talking about you. I just cannot with these people. I cannot with the church brain saints. I can't. I cannot with the church brain saints. I cannot. Yeah. Preach, Reverend. Hallelujah. Ma'am. He talking about you. Y'all. I just don't understand. Then you got somebody over there on Facebook that's tearing Kim Burrell up about her dress. Now they over there chewing Kim Burrell up about that dress. Kim Burrell was at somebody's church, yeah, and she had on a dress, and they said that you could see all of her undergarments and everything, and the reverend was looking at her, the pastors and stuff was looking at her, and they said they didn't know if they was looking at her tail or if they was looking what they was looking at, huh? But this woman went in on Kim Burrell. She said, so y'all can go in on Carrie Bryant, but y'all ain't going in on Kim Burrell. And Kim Burrell had this shaped dress in church while she was ministering, huh? But y'all wasn't eating Kim Burrell up like y'all was eating up Carrie Bryant. Huh? Why y'all wasn't eating Kim Burrell up with her tail tooted out like y'all was doing Carrie Bryant? Huh? Why? Oh, because y'all like Kim? Y'all like Kim with her nasty spirit? Is that what it is? Oh, y'all like Kim? Okay. Because Kim called out the gay folks. Let God be true quickly. Huh? Is that why? It's Kim? I'm just wondering. I'm just wondering. So we can talk about Jamal Bryant's wife. You got preachers out here talking about that man's wife in their pulpit, but not talking about Kim Burrell. Kim Burrell had her tail tooted in that dress. It was gathered all up in the front, round the, y'all know what I'm talking about. It was gathered and all of the things. The dress was horrible. I'm not gonna lie. The dress was horrible. That ain't a dress you wear to church. Or about Shatta, huh? Let's have a word. Let's have a word. See, now Kim Burrell stood there with that dress on. It was a brown dress. It was gathered all in the center. It was gathered all around the chest. And back there in the back, it was all lifted. Baby, it was a mess. I don't really got a picture of it. Let me see. I don't really got a picture of it. I may can put it on my community wall after we get done. Okay, thank you, Mama Bees. Thank you. All I'm saying is, you got Kim out here, war about shots high. I mean, you got Kim out here doing some of everything, but y'all not gonna get on Kim in that dress. That dress was horrible. It was gathered. Y'all, baby, somebody go over there and get Kim. Somebody get Kim. I'm gonna see if I can put it on my community wall. The dress was horrible. It was an ugly. That dress was ugly. It almost looked like Nikki's dress from last night. It almost looked like Nikki's dress from last night when she was up there at, I forgot to talk about that. When she was over there at the Melania Trump video. By the way, y'all president is a big bitch because he decided to go online and cry about the fact that if you don't show up, if the lawmakers don't show up to see his boring wife's movie, yeah, that dress gathered all in the middle and stuff. And I'm trying to be correct when I say this. Imagine what area it was gathered in. Yeah, y'all thought right. That's where it was gathered at. Now, did they not come out here and say that Carrie Bryant looked like she had on the thong and they was talking about her centerpiece? Huh? And Kim Burrell got on a dress and it's gathered down in her centerpiece and ain't nobody saying nothing. Okay. I get it. I get it. I'ma just say the centerpiece. The center of it all, huh? Down there at her centerpiece, it's gathered. It just look real ugly. It's brown and it's gathered. I just was like, ugh, this dress is horrible, mama. You need to go back and get your money back and tell them to burn it, huh? Tell them to burn it. Yeah, that's gonna be my new word. That's gonna be my new word. So that I don't have to say no other words. It's gonna be her centerpiece. So she had that dress gathered up at her centerpiece. And then if you look at the back, you can see, you see her tail was tooted up and the Reverend is looking like, child. Oh my God, I'm sorry. Now, hold on. I'll tell y'all, Nikki looked a fool last night. So Melania Trump got some kind of little documentary coming out. Girl, nobody want to watch no documentary. You can't even read a damn book, children's book to the kids. We good. Don't nobody want to see your ass on the screen. But of course, you had Trump out here throwing a fit. So therefore, he was forcing folk to buy the ticket. I think them tickets was free. And I just think y'all let them folks come and see them. Ain't nobody paying to see no shit from no damn Trump wife. Girl. Yeah, that dress was gathered, y'all. It was Tanya, it was terrible. It was terrible. I'm gonna post that picture on my community wall. I promise y'all I am. I said that Kim. Some dresses we ought to leave down to the store. Leave them down there to the store. And listen, I'm all for the women losing weight and wanting to be happy and all of the things. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. But girl, just because you lost weight. Hold on, y'all. Let me see if I can. Hold on one second. Just because you lost weight, mama, don't mean. Let me see if I can find this gathered. Hold on. Let me see if I can find this gathered dress. Let me see if I put it in Kimberell. Here it go. Ooh, here it go. Okay, wait. How can I? Dang. Okay. There it go. Screenshot. But I need to find the one where the Reverend is staring. It's one where this Reverend is just looking. Oh, see, now y'all can see the gather real good right here. Ooh. Hold on. Ooh, yeah, you can see the gather right there. I think she thought that pulpit was going, she thought that podium up there was going to stop it. Ooh, no, ma'am. It's gather. You know, I try not to do that with the people. I try not to say, you know, I try not to go there with the people about folk looking too small or not, you know, because then people start saying that you Ozempic shaming them and stuff and everything, you know. And I ain't trying to do that. Okay, y'all, let me see if I can get this ugly dress up here. I can't find the one where the pastor was looking. But the pastor, when I say the Reverend was staring. Okay, now how can I send this to myself? Hold on one second, y'all. Hold on. Bear with me. Bear with me. Bear with me. Oh, bear with me. Okay, I can airdrop it, can't it? Probably not because I'm alive. Okay, y'all, give me 2 seconds. I can't airdrop it because I'm on live. I'll just post them on my community wall, y'all. Yeah, it's the brown dress with the buttons in the front. Yep, that's it. It's gathered all down there at the centerpiece. You see it? It's gathered at the centerpiece, and that tail is poked out. Huh? All that shapewear underneath it. Child. They was down in the comments saying, ooh, I'm not gonna repeat that. But they was down in the comments saying she was built like a. They was down in the. Y'all come closer. They was down in the comments saying she was built like a can of biscuits. I didn't say it. It's in the comments. They said she shaped like a can of biscuits. Child. Okay, y'all, I'm trying to airdrop this to myself. Give me 2 seconds. I'm coming. Give me 2 more seconds. Put it up here. All right, here we go. Hold on. I got it. Y'all see this dress? I didn't say I didn't say it. The people said it in the comments, okay? I'm just telling y'all. I just thought I'd show y'all. Y'all see the gather up in the front? Girl, this dress is a mess. I don't care what y'all say. This dress is a mess. Sometimes, look, mama, when you losing weight and stuff, just some stuff ain't for you. And every time she was taking a picture with one of them, she all tucked up behind them up under their arm and stuff. Girl, come from around there. You put the dress on. It's pointing to her centerpiece. To the center of her wheel. That's what it's pointing to. It's pointing to the center of her wheel. That's where it's pointing to. You want to know where it's pointing to? It's pointing to the center of her wheel. Is. I wish I could find that picture of the Reverend. The Reverend is staring. I ain't lying. He looking. Child. No, the split, the dress do go all the way down. The dress do go all the way down. I will give her that piece of it. The dress do go all the way down. It do. It go all the way down. It go almost to the floor. It's just they're gathered in the center and in the back. Man, nah. When we losing weight, we got to do better. We got to do better than this. This be the stuff I be talking about. Now, if Erica Campbell would have put this dress on, they'd have been up here chewing up Erica Campbell. Had Carrie Bryant had this dress on, they'd have been chewing up Carrie Bryant. See, what we not gonna do, and this is why I don't do the Saints. Y'all are so hypocritical. Y'all are very hypocritical. Because the fact of the matter is that this woman is standing in the pulpit with this type of dress on. But again, had it been anybody else, it would have been a problem. Y'all chewed up Erica Campbell for her dress. You chewed up Jamal Bryant's wife for her dress. Y'all chewed up Jacqueline Carr for her dress. Y'all chew up all these other people, but y'all not gonna chew up Kim. Very hypocritical. That's all I gotta say. It's very hypocritical. The dress is too tight. The dress is too tight. So I then have to ask the question. So for the church, do y'all just do it based on if you like a person or not? Because there's a lot of church folk that really like Kim Burrell. I've never liked Kim Burrell, her nasty ass attitude. Ever. But because it's Kim Burrell, it's going to be okay, right? But had it been Jacqueline Carr, Erica Campbell, y'all still meddle with Jacqueline Carr. Y'all still mess with Jacqueline Carr. Jacqueline Carr was on Sherry Shepherd's show with Shirley Caesar. They said that Jacqueline Carr still didn't dress like she should have dressed in front of Shirley Caesar. Y'all won't let that girl make it. That girl can't help it that she got, she blessed. Up, top, down, low. She blessed. But because it's Kim, we'll make an excuse for got it. I understand. Is that why the people left the chat? Because it's Kim. I got it. I understand. Ooh. Well. Yeah, that's what I think it is. That's what I think it is. Erica Campbell, Dr. Bryant is attractive women. But see, I ain't going to have that conversation. Because see, if I had that conversation, they're gonna try to counsel me like True T said. That they were trying to counsel me because I don't like women. That's what they're going to say. So, I'm a hush. But here's what I am going to say. I wish the outrage was the same for everybody. I wish it was the same for everybody. So, because it's Kim Burrell, can't you tell? It's Kim Burrell, can't you tell? So, because it's Kim Burrell, can't you tell? It don't matter, right? And here's the thing. This is the interesting thing. There is a picture of one of these leaders, of one of these ministers that is literally sitting there staring at Kim Burrell. I wish I could find the picture. But I can't remember the young lady who posted it. I don't follow her or nothing like that, so I got to look for it. But I believe it's this preacher in the blue suit back there. He is literally looking at Kim Burrell like, what the hell? It ain't even like a look like, oh, I'm looking like my flesh is weak. No, he looking like, what the hell? But again, I guess because it's Kim, it's okay. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Child. Y'all ain't gonna get me to repeat that. They were saying that. They were saying that in the comments. I listen. Listen to me good. Thank you, Mama Bees, for your cash app. I appreciate it. See, y'all, I ain't even asked for no blessings today, and y'all already being a blessing. I know that's right. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all. What happened to modesty that they preach about? Right. Is it the pointing his finger? I'm not a fan of hers. No, I don't know what was happening here. These were just pictures, so I don't know where she was at. I think she was in California or something like that. I don't know exactly where she was at, but it just, Bishop Wooden, would your wife wear this dress? He's another one. Child, he gonna get them to say, my wife, well, we know your wife. We know your wife shops still. Your wife dressed like she shop in the magazines still. Y'all remember the magazines that used to come with them church suits in them? Where the magazines come? Shoot, Dorinda still be selling them church dresses. Yeah. Y'all remember them magazines? I know my mom wasn't the only one that got them magazines. Y'all know about the magazines. They used to come in with them church dresses in it. With them church suits. And every town, you had the same lady that could order you all the church suits that you need. Say I'm lying. Somebody tell me I'm lying. I remember that like it was... I remember that like it was yesterday, baby. Say I'm lying. So y'all gonna sit up and act like y'all remember them. Some of y'all probably still getting them, ain't it? It's okay. You may find your nice dress in there every now and then. You know what I'm saying? A nice suit every now and then. But you know... I know y'all remember the magazines, because I remember. Hush, because my mama lived by them. I told y'all. Yup, them hats too. You ain't lying. I told y'all. Yes, indeed. Okay, y'all. So... I'm getting ready to get out of here, but I wanted to address something just one last time. I promise y'all this just one last time, because I don't want my people to be scared off because of what's going on. But I do want to make a couple things clear with this situation. All right, so this does involve True T, and again, I'm gonna keep saying her name. As most of you guys know, she did send me a cease and desist. She sent me a cease and desist on Tuesday, I believe. Monday, Tuesday, whatever. I told y'all I'm not ceasing and desisting anything. And if you sue me, honey, we're just going to counter sue your ass right back, because we have all the receipts, proof, and invoices. So what she was basically saying in the cease and desist is that I was falsely saying that I have filed a police report on her ass. I don't gotta lie about nothing. I told you when you said what you said, and I know you listening. When you said what you said, I told you that I was going to take you through there. You don't threaten me and think that I'm ever gonna let you make it. This is what I have a problem with. I don't see any men in my chat right now. I don't see not one man. I'm sorry, Chef JJ. Chef JJ is the only man in my chat right now. I don't see no other men unless they in the bushes, right? Let me ask y'all a question. And I'm going to ask this very firm, and I need y'all to answer it. Had the roles been reversed and I said that I was going to get a bag of bitches to pull up on her and do something to her, would that not be considered a threat to a woman coming from a man? I'm curious. Let me ask that again. If I said that I have a bag of, that I'm finna bring a bag of bad bees round here to let me get Kim off this screen, because I can't, oh God, I can't keep looking at her. Hold on. See, because what I find very odd is y'all are so selective. And when I say y'all, I'm not talking about specifically y'all. I'm just saying in general. Like, what you can't do is you can't be out here expecting to throw all these slugs at people and then not expect for them to file paperwork or report you or do anything like that. That's not even realistic. My problem though is that it's hypocritical because in one breath, y'all will ride for the shit like that. But then if I turn around and did it, it would be a problem. Y'all would be crucifying me to the cross. Y'all would be literally nailing me to the cross about the fact that I threatened a woman. But when the roles are reversed, I don't hear y'all just as loud about a threat that she gave to me. I don't hear nobody saying that. My issue is that it's always selective. It's like people want to select certain stuff. And then people coming up under my post gonna stay up and it's gonna stay as is. I don't care about no cease and desist. You're not gonna intimidate me on doing anything, and you're not gonna shut me up after you decided to threaten me. I specifically, in the beginning, didn't say a word to this woman. But the problem again that I have is that if the roles were reversed, it would be a different type of response. All of y'all will unsubscribe from me. Not only would you unsubscribe from me, you'll be talking shit about me in everybody else's chat. Y'all know it's the truth. But the fact of the matter is that here, as I stand today, it's a problem with me going down to the police station and filing a police report on the fact that somebody threatened me. Ain't you trying to get a paper trail just like everybody else? And I'm going to say this again. What I said about her being a bully is an opinion. It's an opinion based off of my experience. She is a bully. I will say it to a judge. I'll say it to an attorney. I'll say it to whoever I need to say it to. I will say it to her face. She is a bully. I don't know if she think that she's supposed to be scaring me and I'm supposed to start talking. No, bitch, you got your wish. You kept coming for me even when I didn't say nothing to you. And then now that I respond, you want to send me a cease and desist? Bitch, I will wipe my ass with that cease and desist before I ever shut up about anything that you've done. You said that you was going to get some niggas to come over here to bust our teeth out our mouth. That's what you said. That's a threat. This is the same person who now wants to send a cease and desist, but you told everybody that there will be no peace. Huh? So there will be no peace, but I'm going to send you a cease and desist so you can shut up saying my name. The hell no, not never. I want you to run down there to the courthouse, bitch, with no drawers on, and I want you to file that lawsuit. And you better believe I'm coming after your ass too. I don't know what make you think that once you get in this courtroom that it's going to be all about true tea. But you got another thing coming. Just like you say you have a pile of evidence, so does everybody else. And you know what's our biggest evidence? The fact that you no longer on this app because they terminated your bum bitch ass because all you do is sit up here and come after people, post folks' kids, post folks' family, post folks' mugshot, post everything else. And then now all of a sudden you want people to shut up and stop talking about you. Now, I want to make something very clear. Y'all have never on my channel y'all have never heard me say that True T was Black Titanic's daughter. Y'all have never heard me say that. You want to know why you ain't heard me say that? Because I don't give a fuck. I don't care who your mama is. You still ain't shit. I don't care if your mama was Princess Diana. You still ain't shit. Let's keep it all the way 1,000. I don't care who your mama is. Your mama could be Princess Diana and I wouldn't give a damn. It just amazes me how people choose what they want. And to those of you that have said, I've been here, I know what. No, you don't. No, you don't. Now, she can put pictures that are supposed to be us up on her thumbnails and up on a borrowed channel and everything else. But the moment that we do it, you want us to cease and desist. Oh, but you can call people and tag folks on your community wall. But I guess you don't think that we have that evidence because that channel is gone. We do. But you said when we did it, it was harassment. I really am sick and tired of folks wanting to choose what it is that they feel for and what it is that they don't feel for. Listen, the truth is the truth, and the truth will. If you file this paperwork, you better understand I'm coming just as hard as you think you coming to. Play with me. Sue me, bitch. I mean that. Sue me, bitch. Out of all the things that you have done, you got the nerve to send somebody a pre-suit notice. And then, y'all, I didn't even know this. In some people's cease and desist or pre-suit notice, she had the nerve to ask somebody, talking about, we can make this go away if you pay $100,000 within 14 days. Y'all, something is wrong with her. But some of you fucktards want to continue to stay supporting a trash person like that. Now, I got another question, right? We're supposed to feel some type of way about her channel being demonetized, being gone. But this is the same person who got up on her channel and told folks to boycott our channels. Huh? This is the same woman who got up on YouTube and told folks to boycott our channel, and not even boycott our channel, but also, well, I can show you who do care. Get your ass out of here. Kiss my ass. I guess you one that fucks with True T. I don't care. Goodbye. I'm not playing with y'all. I'm not gonna play with y'all ever. I said what I said. Soon as you go down to the courthouse and we get served, whenever that may be, because you've been saying it, and then let's talk about her attorneys. So she gave this attorney all this money, allegedly. She gave this attorney all this money, and the attorney ran off on her money and wouldn't file the paperwork. Tell me she had to tell the attorney, file the paperwork, file the paperwork, file the paperwork. Now she says she's gonna go pro se, and she's gonna get two attorneys to help her out. I don't care if you got an army of 5 attorneys. Baby, I'm coming as soon as you file that paperwork. You're not gonna get me to shut up. I'm not shutting up because True T said shut up or send a cease and desist. I bet you I won't. I was quiet long enough. You got mad because I went on a platform and called you a bully. That's what the hell you are. And you know who is my proof behind it? YouTube. See, the problem is you sent that because you scared somebody gonna put out your name and somebody gonna put out your identity. But when you sue us, you can't sue under True T. You got to sue with your name. Keep it coming, baby. And I hope everybody that you sue, I hope they counter sue your ass and take you up and through there. And I mean that. Then she said they was asking her why you won't reach back out to this attorney, or why you won't report this attorney. She said she won't report the attorney because the attorney got all her personal information and she might use it. You think that attorney is going to ruin her law license to do something that you like? Come on. Be for real. Now, ain't none of this over, Nikki P. None of it is over. And it's definitely not over because you trying to silence me. And I'm not going to shut up, bitch. I'm not going to be quiet. Not ever. You're not going to threaten me. You're not going to threaten me and think that you got one up on me. That's never going to happen. You put all these memes out about us, but then when we put out a meme about you, it's harassment. No, girl. No. What's good for the goose is always going to be good for the gander. Anything you do, we can do right back to you as just as you doing it to us. Keep that in mind. And I know you listening, bitch. You got the right one. You fucking with the right one. At this point in my life, I'm ready for you, sis. Take me through there. Let's go to the courts. Let's do whatever we got to do. And by the way, how dumb can you be? You talking about folks going to jail for criminal stuff when you going to file a civil lawsuit, you dumb bitch. You're an idiot. You're dumb. She didn't have no attorney in the first place. Now, mind you, all of her subscribers, she begged for $10 for. Now listen. I ain't gonna hold you. If you say this money is for an attorney, and your attorney running off with the money, then yeah, we need to find this attorney so we can file some paperwork. I don't care what you think. I don't care if she exposed your personal information. Why are you worried about if she going to expose your personal information? Because if you going down there to sue, your personal information is going to already be exposed. So why not, girl, true tea. True tea, true tea, true damn tea. That's why you're not on this app. And another thing. Let me say this. Stop tying me up with folks that have said that Black Titanic is that lady's mother. I don't care enough to know who her mammy is. I don't care. I don't care. And I mean that. I don't care who her mammy is. She has done the offensive stuff, not her mammy. Y'all ain't never heard me threaten that lady on my platform. What I did say, though, is if you think you about to bring a bus full of niggas here, I'm in Texas. You got another thing coming. That's not a threat. That's a response to your bullshit ass threat. You think I'm going to back down and ain't going to do nothing? You think I'm going to let you come over here and pop me? You think I'm going to let some niggas come over here and pop me? Y'all think gay men don't square up with niggas for real in real life? I'm a nigga at the end of the day. What are you talking about? Check my record. I grew up in the hood. I grew up having to defend myself. Are you crazy? Ain't gonna be nowadays no nigga gonna come over here and hit me in my mouth and make me swallow my teeth or whatever it was that you said. And let's be for real, ain't no nigga in real life really caring about you like that. Because if they did, you would listen. How many times have you said you was gonna stop talking about us, but you still keep talking about us and then send us a cease and desist? Girl, get out of here. You so weak. You're a weak hoe. You come after people and then your thought process is that you don't think people gonna defend themselves or have anything else to say back to you like you one bad bitch. Can like you can cuss, we all can cuss. Bitch. I mean, we all can do that. That's all you do. That's all you're doing is literally cussing people out. We can all do that. And saying that you look better than all of us, how, honey, when your man left you for somebody that looked like Taraji P. Henson, not actually left you for Taraji P. Henson, but left you because somebody left you and went to somebody that looked like Taraji P. Henson. Man, please. Yeah, she talking about, I've been attacked. I see the words you using, girl. I hear the words you're using. Stop putting they in and start calling people out that you're actually talking about. You're grouping everybody together when we don't need to be grouped together. Some of those people I don't fool with, and that's no shade, no tea. I just will never have any type of relationship with some of those people. Sorry, but it's facts. Because some of them folk can't come back from the things that they've done and the things that I know that they've done that they don't think I know that they did. Stop grouping me up with them people. You're a bad bitch. Have all the energy you want to have for me specifically. And then you can group everybody else up as you want to. Leave me out of it. Now, I'm going to tell y'all, the truth is she got her feelings hurt because she was watching Caramel Rail, and I was in Caramel Rail chat, and I specifically said in Caramel Rail chat, and I've been saying this for the longest, that I did file a police report when you threatened me. Now, again, if the roles were reversed, this would be a whole different type of chat. It'll be 6 people in my chat because everybody would have unsubscribed from me because I threatened a woman. And the fact that some of y'all won't say it, it tells me what I need to know about you. Because you know what the truth is. You know, if I would have got on my platform and said exactly what she said to us, to her, it would be a problem. Anyway, as I stated before, go down there, put my name on all the documents, honey. Make sure you spell it right, though. Put my name on all the documents, and we'll be right down there to countersue, honey. Are you silly? You think that folks ain't gonna fight you back in court? Are you crazy? Anywho. That's it. That's all on that one. I made a post on my community wall. My post will stay up with her name in it. In this cease and desist, it says you are hereby directed to immediately cease and desist, and you are hereby directed to kiss my ass. Exactly, Fly Girl Speaks. She told those people to unsubscribe from us. We have you on recording saying it, which is a part of YouTube guidelines. You are on live telling people to boycott our channel. Because we responded to you. And then that lie about, I'm just responding to these people. Can't nobody find not one video of me speaking on True T's ass before she start posting stuff on her community wall. Before she came for me on her community wall. I had never said a word about that lady on my channel. Not one word. She got mad because she said my energy changed when she came in on one of our Saturday night giggle shows. Then she said I shaded her about a blackout. Ain't nobody shade you about no damn blackout. Girl, and if I did shade you about a blackout, I wouldn't mind telling you. But girl, you wasn't the only one. You was not the first person that talked about a blackout. And who blacks out the show but still reviews it? Make that make sense. Baby, let me tell you, when it come to me, you don't got shit to say in court. You really don't. You will be wasting these people's time. But I'm going to do you one better. I'm going to waste their time with you too. Because I'm a counter-sue you. Period, point blank. Anyway, that's when I immediately unsubscribed from her. And then to top it off, all of y'all that's in the chat talking, y'all can't never, if she did have a channel, you could never come over to her channel because once she see people talking to folks that she don't like, she act like a big kid. She act like Trump. She do. She act just like Trump. like a big kid that can't get her way. You can't get your way. You can't bully people into doing something. So then you get mad and then you say, you come over here, I'm going to cuss you out. Nah, 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 nah. You act just like Trump, a big old kid. Now what you going to do? Tell the judge I said that? Well, tell the judge I did this. Hey guys, if you all would like to be a blessing on the platform right now, it is 8:39 a.m. Let's do $8.39. We got 70 people in here. Can we get 5 people to bless the channel with $8.39? How about that? Can we do that? It's Friday. Can we do 5 people to bless with $8.39? Shout out to y'all. Can we do that? I think we can do that. I think we can do that. Oh, yes. Now, I ain't telling y'all this for no turning. She told y'all that was for her turning. That $10 was for her turning. I ain't telling y'all that. Nope. Okay, so, moving on. I said what I needed to say. Stop grouping me up with them people. Don't group me up with them people. I never said that Black Titanic was that lady mama. And I never called you a scammer. I never called you a fraud. What I did say you did was beg, because that's what you do. If I beg, you beg. Like, you getting up asking your subscribers, that's what I don't be understanding, right? It's begging when I do it, but when other folks do it, it's not considered begging. Come on, help me make that make sense. So when other folks do it, regardless of what you need the money for, when other folks get up here and beg y'all for cash apps and beg y'all for support, it ain't begging when they do it, right? But it's begging when I do it. Got it. I understand. Just call me the king of it, huh? Call me the king of cash apps. That's what you can. Call me the king of cash apps. That's what you can do. Call me the king of cash apps. I have to figure out the chain. Oh, no. Thank you so much for your super chat. You gave a super chat earlier, too. I was bumping my gums, and I didn't see it. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. Okay, so we just need... Oh, I ain't got to pay that, but thank you. Thank you, Fly Girl Speaks. Thank you. Let me see. We just got another one come through. I'm gonna just say, Miss L, thank you so much for your cash app. I appreciate it. Thank y'all. I appreciate it. Do. Wait a minute, we got another one. Thank you. Ooh. I'm gonna say Mr. TJ. Thank you, Mr. TJ. I appreciate it. Thank you. I appreciate that. Listen, so that means we need 2 more people. We just need 2 more people to knock out this goal. $8.36. I don't know what I said. $8.36. We just need 2 more people to meet that goal. $8.36, and we'll be where we need to be. I'm sorry, 3. So I do know my schedule is about to get a little funky, y'all. Because I'm also going back to work next week, mid next week, and some other stuff. So it's going to be really funky around here. And what I mean by funky is, I'm going to have to keep up with my schedule. Thank you, Prophetess A. I appreciate you. All right, we just need 2 more people and we're there. And they rounded it up to $10. So if you want to round it up to $10, you sure can. You sure can. Thank you. Okay, I'm trying to love it on that. Okay. So my schedule is about to get a little rocky. But I do have some stuff that I was trying to post to Patreon yesterday. I'm gonna see if it let me post it today. It wouldn't let me post it yesterday at all. I don't know why. But it clearly let me post on Patreon today. So I am going to Okay. So I am going to keep you all. So I'm gonna post like kind kind of what my week looks like, because I have to be strategic with my time and stuff like that. Again, I want to say thank you to you guys. For some of y'all, I do see y'all checked on me yesterday and throughout the day. Some of y'all woke up this morning with me on your mind and you checked on me. I do want to say I appreciate y'all, and I'm going to respond. I'm going to respond to everybody. I promise you. Okay. But I'm going to put out a schedule of what my week looks like, because again, I have to have a structured week with nephew being home and all of that. I just got to make sure that we keep it moving. So I'll put that out at some point between today and tomorrow. Okay, I'm pretty sure we'll probably be live tomorrow as well. Nephew's nurse is here. She's been here since 6 this morning, so it's easier to go through some things. So again, I will put that out today. I do know that I want to talk about the Corey Holcomb situation. Corey Holcomb out here lying, so I do want to talk about that. I want to talk about some other things as well that I didn't get to this morning for sure. So y'all just stay tuned, all right? Also, y'all know y'all remember the show on OWN? We reviewed it over here. It was my God today. Family Secrets Unlocked. So OWN dropped a extended version where they put all of the deleted scenes of the episodes together. I do think I want to do a quick review on that too, because that was a good show. I really hope they bring that show back. I like stuff like that. It's like documentary style reality TV. I like shows like that. So I'm hoping that that show does get renewed. But I do want to recap it, because y'all remember the woman who found out that her husband was gay after all them years, and about him being a preacher and all of that. Well, child, there's some stuff going on around there with them. So yeah, we gotta talk about it. But anyway, y'all, I hope you guys have a great day. I'm going to get out of here. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Thank you all for the catch apps, the super chats, the likes. I appreciate it. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe if you're not subscribed. Double check your subscriptions to your favorite content creators, because y'all know YouTube is on that bull crap where they are unsubscribing people. So just make sure that you are subscribed to all your favorite people. And with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed today's show, and I hope you guys have a wonderful and blessed Friday. Bye, y'all.